Hey guys, welcome back to Talk Wrestling. I'm here because tonight was the debut of Smackdown Live. It is the debut of the first ever brand extension of Smackdown since before the new era brand extension. I have the belts again. This will be so everyone can tell the difference between down on movie stuff and talk wrestling stuff, and obviously the name will say some stuff about wrestling as well. So my Raw video was just basically about talking how Finn Balor won a Fatal 4-Way, beat Roman Reigns, and now he's facing Rollins. This will basically be a SmackDown Live overview. Obviously, this week I think both shows did really well at trying to let everyone know what's going on. They both put the focus on wrestling. I think it was very, very well done for both shows. But tonight, it opened up with the SmackDown roster surrounding the ring, Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon in the middle, saying they're going to do a six-pack challenge to determine the number one contender for Dean Ambrose's WWE Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So they announced Cena, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Bray Wyatt, and AJ Styles. And then they did a number one contender, or like a battle royal to start the show. The winner would be the sixth man in the main event. And that was Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews won the Battle Royal, eliminating Kane last, and so he went on to join the six-pack challenge. And then you had a announcement that Shelton Benjamin would be making his return, which obviously I really like Shelton Benjamin. I know he's probably going to be there to help do some of the mid-card stuff. And I think he, now that he's in his early 40s, I think he's kind of established that's what he's going to be doing. It just threw me off. I forgot he's been around so long. I was thinking about it, and I was like, Shelton Benjamin debuted when I was like 12. And I'm 24, so goddamn. So you have that. What else? You have the Miz segment, which I didn't really care for. It's good to see Orton back. He had his first match back against the Miz. I think because he's the Intercontinental Champion, they let him kind of do back and forth with Orton, but I think Orton needed to go in there, whoop some ass. He got two RKOs in and got the win. You had Becky Lynch versus Natalya. They put in their hell of a match, their rematch from Battleground, and Becky Lynch got the win. And then you had all the women of SmackDown come out, which was Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Eva Marie. So you have all those women, which I'm curious to see if maybe they do a women's championship for SmackDown, because there's so many women on SmackDown. I think they should just do one to get going. They announced the Chad Gable and Jason Jordan will be debuting next week, and also Rhino made his in-ring return when Heath Slater went down there and talked smack about he's the hottest free agent, and he wants to be SmackDown and sign Heath Slater and all that junk. So Rhino made his debut spearing Heath Slater, which proves that he is on SmackDown now, so he's making his return, which again will kind of do his stuff with mid-card, which on NXT he had that feud going on with Baron Corbin for just a tiny bit, so maybe if they do something like that again, that would be pretty good. And which leads us to the six-pack challenge with those six competitors. Very good match. All of them went around. They beat the hell out of each other. They all got their spots in. All of them almost won. And then it ended with Cena doing the attitude adjustment on everybody. AJ Styles knocking his ass down. And then Dolph Ziggler super kicking AJ Styles 1, 2, 3, which led to Dolph Ziggler now becoming the number one contender for the WWE Championship. So I'm excited. I'm a huge Dolph Ziggler fan. I've been a Dolph fan for quite some time. Ever since he debuted, his weird ass was like shaking hands and introducing himself. And of course, I love Dean Ambrose. So I'm excited to see them go back and forth. I'm excited that Dolph's getting his chance for the WWE Championship on a huge main event scale like SummerSlam. So it was going to be very entertaining. And even if he doesn't win, this is a good opportunity for him just to show that he can be in part of the main event, which I think most likely he'll end up turning heel, or something will happen to where we have a heel and a babyface going against each other. But either way, maybe Dolph will pull it out and we'll have a surprise upset for SmackDown. But overall, pretty damn good show. I think it's hard to follow with Raw, because Raw was 3 hours. They had an extra hour of trying to push and push and push. And between the Women's Championship and Finn Balor whooping some ass, I think SmackDown held its own. So I'm very curious. Next week we have the return of Brock Lesnar. We have, like I said, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan going in there and making their debut. So we got lots going on. So now that we got the first shows out of the way, we can go back to some normal kind of Raw and SmackDown and get some new feuds going for SummerSlam, since that is only 4 weeks away. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to continue to talk wrestling with me, make sure you do those things, and leave some comments down below if you're excited for SummerSlam now that we have our two main events. So thanks guys, we'll see you next time.